Good morning from Paris. Welcome to this part 3 of this little 4-part mini-series here on our YouTube channel, where we compare train travel to air travel between Norway and Spain. In the first episode we started out flying down from Bergen, Norway, all the way down to Alicante, Spain. Now after a couple of days in Benidorm, we took the tram train back down to Alicante. In Alicante we activated our Interrail tickets and took our first high-speed train of the journey up to Barcelona. We spent the night at a hotel in Barcelona. Before next morning we boarded the TGV for a 7-hour train ride up to Paris. And after spending the night in Paris we are taking the train towards Germany, where we experienced the best meal we ever had on the train so far. We have to change trains in Germany a couple of times before we end up in Copenhagen. Now we pick up our story here at the GARE train station in Paris, when we get ourselves some food for the train. Now, after experiencing the quality of the French cuisine served on the TGV trains, we opted for not to repeat that success.
Now we got ourselves some baguettes for the train. One thing I just have to be said, and it's not the first time this has happened to us. It's here in Paris. If you don't speak perfectly French, they get really nasty and rude. Not just rude, but really nasty. I mean, we've been to almost 60 countries. Actually, we've been to a couple of 60 countries. And I speak English like we hear it now. It's not the best English, I admit. I can say some word in German, I can even say some word in Japan, I can even say some word in Italian, Spanish, yeah. But I was starting off with deux baguettes, s'il vous plaît, but that was incomprehensible to her. And she was like, oh my God, really starting to embarrassing me. Citizens of Paris, why won't you be polite and nice like the rest of the world? I'm sorry about that little ranting about the French, but I mean it. They are rude. But hey, let's head over to Germany and get Geldof instead. Well, here we are at track 27. Our train is here, and this train is going to take us to Karlsruhe in Germany, where we are switching the train to Hamburg. Yeah, we're in carriage 12, so it's quite a long walk up the platform here. And it's the same type of TGV train that we were on yesterday. This isn't the worst thing that could happen. I like those trains. I'm really glad we're not carrying bigger suitcases. Now this train is about 2.5 hours before we change to the German ice train, I think it is. So, bang on time, with a cup of tea in our hand, we're leaving Paris for Germany. Oh wow, Paris, we meet again. One and a half hours after leaving Paris. We have daylight now, so we can see out the window, and we are about to roll into Strassburg. I am following our progress here on Google Map. I can't exactly see out the window and know where I am, because I'm not quite familiar with this surroundings. So here in Strasbourg we are losing half the train. The other half is going to some other destination in Germany. But we are crossing over the river Rien now and towards Frankfurt with this train.
now we are approaching Karlsruhe, and we're getting ready to change the train. But one thing I love about the German system is that you have in the app, you can see from which platform the train is leaving from, the one we're getting on, the train to Hamburg. So I can see here now it's leaving from platform number 3. It's on time, so that will make the change a whole lot easier for us. We come downstairs to be ready at the doors. The train will stop for about 2 minutes. And we have a general rule, though it's bad in the chain on YouTube, but we don't like to be pressed for time. We feel that if you're pressed for time and you have to stress along, run along, it really takes the joy out of traveling. So yeah, I noticed that, well, coincidence or not, I'm not sure, but we got off on platform number 3, and yeah, the next train is, well, it's coming here on this platform. So yeah, I walk from there to there, and I'm gonna walk from there to there. So yeah, this was not some sort of a challenge at all. But hey, it's good to be prepared. Let's go have ourselves a cup of tea. So we have about 45 minutes here until the next train. So that's it's just about time to get a nice cup of tea. I really can feel the temperature is dropping a bit now. It's I'm actually thinking of getting out another layer from my rucksack, but not yet. I think I'm saving that layer for Copenhagen and Scandinavia.
Von Gleis 1 und RE nach Pirmasens Hauptbahnhof über.
Well, I was very curious about what the German transport be like compared to the TGV in France and the one in Spain. But one thing I seem to be noticing on this trip is when you buy Interrail tickets, though you have first class, you will get the worst seats that I have on a train. And that's, so far, it seems like has been a theme on the whole journey so far. So for Interrail tickets, I have to give it the thumbs down. Yeah, so we spoke to the conductor and asked if it was possible to change seat, and he gave us this one with a window facing forwards. Thank you very much, Mr. Conductor. So we come to the restaurant car here to try the food and have some lunch. And I opted for the currywurst, as you always do in Germany, with some American champagne, according to the French. And Gro has went for the chili con carne. And now, the tasting. Very good. This totally beats the French food on the TGV. Deutche Bahn. I do admire the waiters that work there. They run up and down here with the food, and I'm having just a problem pouring Coke into my glass. Oh well. I guess it comes with practice. Cheers. It's 3:30 now and we are approaching Hamburg. And it's obvious to see that we're getting much further north because we're already starting to lose the lights. Now to summarize a little bit, Go is just gonna come to me. Somebody's gonna pass you in the hallway. Now to summarize a little bit on the journey so far, it's very relaxing sitting on a train, but I have to say these seats here are not the most comfortable one. The one in the TGV was lovely, and the one in the Spanish train was very good. It's another person passing going the hallway. But yeah, we're gonna pack our things together now and getting ready to change trains.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and
Hamburg. I'm feeling getting closer to home. Why? Well, because it's raining.
Sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you...
So we arrived at Hamburg station just in time to catch the rush hour. Well, we timed it a little bit bad according to the food. Because the food on the train coming up from Karlsruhe was so good that we ate ourselves full. Of course, it would be perfect if we could get a hamburger in Hamburg. So now we are just praying and hoping, because according to our calculation, we will get hungry about when we hit Denmark, about in the Odense area. So we are crossing our fingers that the Danish railroad has just as good food as the German railroad has. The French railroad was pretty bad. I think also we're going to show you our little luggage setup here. This is a handbag we have. We have a thermos and water in here. This also has a little strap on the side here, so you can hook it over here. Gu's bag is on the bottom. It got wheels on it, and so I can put mine on top of it. So if we want, we can wheel the whole thing, or we can carry it on our back. So I would say we are traveling pretty light, considering. Ooh, there's a noise in here. I would say we are traveling pretty light, considering that we are traveling in temperatures all the way from 25 plus degrees all the way maybe down to 20 minus degrees. It's very cold in Sweden.
Auf Gleis 11 in Abschnitten D6 steht IC 392 nach Copenhagen über Schleswig-Paddeborg, Abfahrt 16:54 Uhr. On platform 11, sections D to F is IC 300.
Well, yeah, here we are. The last train of the day. It was quite a palaver getting aboard. They changed the track for the train, and everybody was running from one track to the other, and yeah, it's a little bit of entertainment. And also, we managed to get a look at the train, and before we boarded, there's no restaurant card here, so we went snacking. More health food. Now there is with some excitement we are rolling out of a Hamburg station, because we are now going up to the town of Rendsburg. And through the town of Rendsburg the Kiel Channel runs, and in order to get across the Kiel Channel they have built this magnificent bridge that towers 68 meters over the town of Rendsburg and goes in a really nice loop down to ground level in that city. No, fortunately this train didn't have the cleanest window, and the light outside was too bad to be able to see anything but we will definitely be back here in another day with another train during daylight. Well, here we are at the Danish border at Paddeborg, and here we have a passport control. The police was on board and checked everybody's passport, but we're still standing still here because there's some kind of problem with something. We're not sure. I can see on the platform here there's a police are speaking to somebody, and they're now taking him away. Oh well. Well, as we suspected, when we get to Denmark, the hunger started to kick in. But there are no food service on this train, as we said, but we shopped some the good old sandwich. What's the name of this chip? It's triangle sandwiches. Yes, these are successful through. So it's crisp and sandwiches and good old American champagne. And now we're also moving from the passport control with a few less people on board the train. Oops. Oh well. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm sure there was a good reason for they got taken off the train. Train. Yeah. Need to eat. Welcome to Denmark, folks. Well, so here we are in Kolding in Denmark. I'm afraid there's not much to show you outside the window. It's pitch black outside, and all we see is the reflection of myself in the window. Oh, yeah. But they have feeded us some snacks since we are sitting in first class. So, yeah. I guess we're just going to take you on a little sightseeing trip of the train. There's not much to see. Every carriage is the same. It's an intercity train that is not one of those big super fast trains that are on this route today. I'm sure normally there's a different train on this route, but I don't know what has happened here today. So yeah, I think we're just gonna take up the rest of this in Copenhagen when we get there. Yeah, well, so we are arriving at Copenhagen station a couple of minutes late. A little bit more than a couple of minutes. We were delayed due to the police and custom control they had in the border. But hey, it's not a problem for us because we're going straight to the hotel. But of course, a lot of other people didn't catch their connections. All right, Copenhagen, here we come. Well, I just want to show you the front of the train here. It's flat and it's like this on both sides. So it really looks like it hit a wall hard. Oh well, we shouldn't make fun of it, but yeah, it's kind of cute. Oh, also, let's go and find a hotel, huh? It's getting late. Oh, that was a lovely hotel lobby, and the main elevator was broken, so we had to take the service elevator, which was quite an adventure. And now, let's see how this room looks, because yeah, it's an old classy hotel, so I'm really curious of how the room is. Come on. Oh wow. Whoa. What a view. Wow. Awesome. Wow. Can you see it on camera? This is so great. Oh, that was a master switch. So yeah. Bed here. Are those weights?
Yeah. For exercising only.
Oh. Good. I can get a good exercise in before I go to bed. I mean, it's really hard. It's because we started 5:30 this morning by getting up, and then we have been sitting down till now, and now we have to lay down again. So yeah, that's come and see the bathroom. Nice shower cubicle. Yeah. This is quite a step up from last night in Paris. So, I think this is the time also in this bathroom. Or maybe we should do it with the weight. Yeah, come, let's do it with the weights. Ooh. Is it true? Can you see me? Mm-hmm. All right. Ooh. So yeah, we're going to end this video here. It's been a long day, hard exercise, and tomorrow we are going from Copenhagen all the way up to Stockholm, to Oslo, and then we're going to catch a night train all the way to Bergen. So you want to see that, you have to see the next episode on this little train adventure of us from Spain to Norway by train. Hey. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.